Hi everyone, welcome you all to my new lecture on projection of solid. From my previous videos, I hope you are all know well how to solve a problem on projection of solid when the solid axis is perpendicular to HP and it is resting on HP with its base edge or a corner. That is the problem given like axis perpendicular to HP resting on HP on its corner or edge. You will keep the resting corner or keep resting edge in the left hand side of the true shape. In this video, I am going to solve the problem when the axis of the solid is perpendicular to VP and it is resting on HP with its rectangular face or longer edge. I repeat, in this video, we are going to solve the problem when the axis is perpendicular to VP and it is resting with its rectangular face or longer corner on HP. Okay. In the previous lectures, I already told you that is axis is perpendicular to HP. You can see in the screen when the axis is perpendicular to HP, then the solid will be placed like this. You can assume that this is the top view, this is the vertical plane, and this is the horizontal plane. The solid will be placed like you see in the screen. So that axis is perpendicular to HP. Right. This is the front view direction and this is the top view direction. This is the front view direction. This is the top view direction. Okay. When you view from the top only, you can see the pentagon. That pentagon is projected to the horizontal plane. And when you view from the front view, you can see only the rectangles. That is, these vertical lines, longer edges. These longer edges can only be viewed from the front view. So, in the front view, you will see the rectangle. In the top view, you will get the polygon. So, I projected all these lines to the vertical plane and horizontal plane. If you rotate this horizontal plane, your true shape will come below the XY line and your front view will come, that is, a rectangle will come above the XY line. So now you can see in the screen that this is the front view direction. So you can see in the front view there will be a rectangle in the right top corner. If in the front view is shown, in the front view it will be a rectangle, and in the top view you can get the polygon view. So this is the front view direction. Front view is shown as a rectangle and this is the top view. So top view is placed like a true shape, right? Now, if you see this solid, there is a gap between the horizontal plane and the solid, and there is a gap between the vertical plane and the solid. That is, this is the in front of distance. This is the above HP distance. If the solid is placed in HP, there will be no gap between the solid and the HP plane. So when you view from here, that is in the front view, this gap will not be there. So that you will draw the simple position like this. So this is the XY line, this is the front view, this is the top view, that is this is the true shape. So first you will start with the true shape, that the corner is resting, so you keep the corner on the left side. Here the another condition may be given as this shorter edge is parallel to VP, or this rectangular face is parallel to VP. So in the next condition, it may be given that the solid is placed in the vertical plane, that is the in front of gap will not be there and this gap will be there. So what you will do, so there will not be any gap, that is here there will not be any gap, so here also there will not be any gap. So you will draw the simple position like this. So your XY line will be kept here with along with the front view and there will be a gap here. So now, already I told you in this lecture we will solve the problem when the axis is perpendicular to VP. Now again you assume this as the vertical plane, this as the horizontal plane. So when the solid is placed like this, the axis of this solid is perpendicular to VP. So you can see the pentagon or true shape from the front view, that is in this direction you can get this view as a projected line. So from the top you can get only the rectangle. So above the xy line there will be the true shape, below the xy line there will be the rectangle when the solid is placed like this, that is when the axis is perpendicular to VP. Now the resting is resting condition. So now if the solid is resting on HP, then there will be no gap here. So if there is no gap here, then there will not be any gap here. So if the solid is, I am showing here, the solid is placed in the HP plane with its rectangular face. This is the rectangular face. This rectangular face is placed in the horizontal plane. Then there will not be any gap here. So you will start to draw the simple position like this. This is the XY line. There will not be any gap between the XY line and this true shape. In this true shape, this line represents the rectangle face. And in another situation, you can attain that. In another situation, you can get that the solid is placed in the vertical plane and its axis is perpendicular to VP. This is the very rare case. So once it is placed in the vertical plane, then there will not be any gap here. So if there is no gap here, then there will not be any gap here also. So XY line and the rectangular portion will not have any gap. So you draw the simple position like this and you will place the XY line here along with the top of the rectangle. Okay, we will solve the problem now.
In the problem, it is given as pentagonal prism. So it is a pentagon prism. So here number one takeaway is it's a prism of pentagon. Number two is pentagon. So of base side 35 mm, axis 65 mm, lying on HP on one of its rectangular face, and the axis makes 30 degree to the vertical plane. I already explained in the video itself that if the axis makes 30 degree to VP, then you can assume that the axis is perpendicular to VP. And again, a small reminder is the axis and the rectangular face and the longer edge are parallel. If the axis makes 30 degree to VP, then a rectangular face will also make a at 30 degree with VP, and the longer edge will also make a 30 degree to VP. So once the axis makes 30 degree to VP, that is axis is perpendicular to VP, then where will you get the true shape? So as shown in the video, you will get the true shape only in the front view. So above the XY line, you have to draw the front view. So how the pentagon will be placed? That is the resting condition. So resting condition given here is it is lying on HP on its rectangular face. So once it is lying on HP on its rectangular face, then there will not be any gap between that rectangular face and the XY plane. So that XY plane and the rectangular face will be parallel to each other. So first I will draw the XY line. I have drawn the XY line, make it as VP, HP, and I am keeping the rectangular face parallel to XY line since it is resting on HP with its rectangular face. So this is called as the rectangular face. So I name it here. It is visible edge A dash, here it is B dash, here it is C dash, here it is D dash, here E dash. Similarly, invisible edges 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, here it is 5 dash. So the next step is you have to draw the top view. So in the top view you will get only the rectangular face. So you just project all these lines towards down And now the axis height given is 65 mm. So from here make a horizontal line. So at a 65 mm height you make another horizontal line here. You will get the rectangular face, that is rectangle in the top view. So once I view from the top, these two edges will not be visible. So what I have to do is, I have to draw the invisible edges with dotted lines. So here it should be the dotted lines. Okay. So this bottom base will be named as 1, 2, 3, 4. This base will be named as ABCD. Since if you view from here, this ABCD will be visible. These all are invisible. So here it is A, here it is B, here it is C, D, E. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next step, you have to make the axis inclination. So the axis inclination is 30 degree with VP. So this axis should be inclined 30 degree to VP. So you can tell the axis this side or in this direction. So already we have cleared with this. So when the axis is like this, you have to tilt to the left hand side. So I am going to tilt the axis to the left hand side to a degree of 30 degree, to an angle of 30 degree. So if the axis makes 30 degree, then the base will make 60 degree. So here what I am going to do is, I am going to make a 30 degree angle here, and I can keep the base at anywhere in the axis. So I am going to keep the base here, that is this point is 0.1, this point is 0.4, this point is 0.5. So measure the point 1 to 2, so make this here. Similarly measure the point 3, 4, make this here. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. So perpendicular to the axis line, you extend all these lines, you will get the rectangle like this. So the rectangle, here it is A1, this is B1, this is C1, this is D1, this is E1. Then the next step is very simple. You have to project all the corners. This corner must be projected in this direction, that is horizontally. All these corners must be projected horizontally, and you have to come one by one with the polygon. So here I have to project the 1, 2, 3, 4 edges upwards. So now it's time to make the point 1, 2, 3, 4. This point 1 is here and point 1 is here. So here it will be point 1, 1 dash. Similarly 2 is here, the 2 is here. Here it will be point 2, 1 dash. So point 3, 1 dash will come here. So as 3, 1 dash. Point 4 will be here. Point 4, 1 dash. Point 5 dash. 5 will be here. 5, 1 dash. Right? Next thing, you have to project all these points vertically. Okay, now the point A1 will come here. So A1 dash. It is projected here, it is projected here. So it is A1 dash. Similarly, B1 dash will come here, B1 dash. C1 dash will be here, C1 dash. Here, D1 dash. It is E1 dash. Then, to draw the final drawing, what you have to do? So you have to first connect all the outer edges. That is, A to E connected, E to 5 connected, 5 to 4 connected, 4 to 3 connected, 2 to 3 connected, 2 to C1 connected, CBC connected, AB connected. So now what you have to do? You have to find out the thick line and the thin line, that is visible edges. You have to find out the visible edges and invisible edges. So the shorter edges are AB, BC, CD, DE, EA, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 1. Long edges are 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E. So to find the visible edge and invisible edge, I said a procedure that connect the left hand side, left extreme point and the right extreme point with an imaginary line like this. I did an imaginary line. Put an arrow mark here. If your rectangle is below the XY line, you should view from here. The lines between the scale and this arrow mark are visible. So this entire polygon will be a visible one. So make this entire polygon AB, BC, CD, DE, EA with H pencil, that is thick edges. So all these polygons will not be visible from here. So make all those invisible edges with dotted line. So already point 2, 3, already edges 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 are visible. So make 1, 2 and 1, 5 as invisible edges. Now go for the longer edge. So 1A. So only visible longer edge here is 4 to D. So make 4D as the dark edge. All other longer edges are invisible. So first one, 1A. 1A is the here. So I am making this as the invisible edge. Similarly, 2B. 2B is already thickened. 3C here. 4D already it is drawn with H pencil. 5E it is drawn with H pencil. So finally make the dimensions. So this is given as 65. This is given as 35. That's all. The problem completed.